This video was made possible by the Auram's Comics patrons. Head on over to patreon.com/Auram to become one today. Hey everyone, it's the show with issues! Yes, what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. Alright, so almost exactly 1 year ago, I released this video. I thought it would be interesting to take a look at what's changed in the comics since that video came out, and then see the impact it had on the channel, because it did quite a number on us here at ye olde Auram's Comics. Starting with the comics, in the case of Kara herself, not a whole lot has changed, the most notable being that she is indeed back in the boob window costume for some reason. Like I mentioned in the addendum video, she did wear her cousin's Superman symbol for a while to honor his memory, but apparently she stopped caring because with Rebirth, she started popping up in Harley Quinn's solo series, Cleavage and all. As far as I know, there's really not much explanation for this. I'm assuming the artist and writer genuinely didn't know that she had the S symbol at the time, and the editors just ran with it, because who is Power Girl without her boob window? Other than those occasional Harley team-ups, she's not really been seen or heard from. Earth 2 hasn't been around in DC Rebirth that much, so it stands to reason that Power Girl is only being used as Power Girl, not the character that showed up in the Earth 2 World's End to Convergence saga that happened in the New 52. There is, however, a totally new Power Girl who just kinda came out of nowhere. Her name is Tanya Spears, your run-of-the-mill 17-year-old super genius that worked closely with Power Girl during her stay on Prime Earth. Long story short, Kara formed a small group of scientists to help her and Huntress get back to Earth 2. Tanya was one of them. Eventually, after some comic book shenanigans, the portal was powered up and off Huntress and Power Girl went, but not before causing an explosion that somehow gave Tanya her powers, which are basically just Power Girls. Shortly thereafter, she was approached by a lawyer man who informed her that Kara left her her namesake. Tanya took this in stride and went off to join the Teen Titans until Rebirth, where she would start popping up in Deathstroke's book, not unlike Kara popping up in Harley Quinn's. Tanya actually first appeared in 2014 with World's Finest number 24, but I didn't mention her in either of the original videos, so I figured I would do so here. She's kind of an interesting character, I guess. I really don't understand why she exists. She just showed up and got superpowers. So that's pretty much all there is to say about the comics, so let's move on to what the video has done for the channel. Simply put, a whole hell of a lot. Statistically speaking, it's the second most popular video on the channel, being one of two to break the 100,000 views line, and that's by a wide margin, seeing as the third most popular video is the video I did on Spider-Man having brain damage, which has just over 60,000 views. The most popular video on the channel is the parallels I did on Deadpool, by the way. The video has also accumulated over 400,000 minutes of watch time, with people dropping off around the 4-minute mark, which coincidentally is when the video starts to rear its feminist head. Speaking of which, the video only has an 8% female audience, which frankly heavily explains this comment section. This is actually a bit abnormal, seeing as the channel currently has about a 10% female audience, which is great. Tell your friends, but only if they're girls. Something else that is super interesting to me is that I'm pretty sure the video has been age restricted after YouTube started cracking down on this advertiser-friendly stuff. I don't actually have screenshots or hard evidence of this, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it, but when you used to search simply Power Girl in YouTube, my video would be the first on the list of results. Now, however, it's nowhere to be seen. You have to get more specific, like Power Girl boobs. This might not mean that it's been age restricted exactly, but I find it very strange that it just got knocked completely off the search results for Power Girl. Not pushed down a couple slots, just gone. Despite whatever black magic YouTube has done to the video, it still gets around 5,000 to 10,000 views every month, with more and more hilarious comments being posted every day. What's really special about this video to me, though, is what it did specifically for the show with issues, not the channel as a whole. Regardless of how the video, relatively speaking, blew up, it kind of paved the path for what TSWI is today. It was the first time I dove into feminism / diversity / tackling real issues in comics, pun fully intended. It's something I'm super passionate about, and I didn't realize that at the time. In fact, I remember being incredibly nervous when making that video, which is largely the reason I invited Celeste on to talk about it with me. At the time, she was in a somewhat feminist club thing, so I thought she added more credibility to my argument. Now though, I just kind of talk about whatever, which is good. You shouldn't let your own hang-up stop you from talking about divisive issues. Just roll with it. Anyway, that's about all I've got to say on this subject. I really wanted to make this video purely because I have a lot of appreciation for the original one. It put me in a good mindset to slowly figure out what issues could be, and I think I'm there now. And don't worry, not every episode is going to be about feminism or gender identity stuff. That's just what I'm really passionate about, so it's going to come up a lot. Sorry. Like I mentioned at the top of the show, we do have a Patreon over at patreon.com/Auram, where you can get lots of cool rewards. Starting at as low as $1 a month, you can get super rad stuff like pictures of my cat, or very recently I started doing these audio updates that I'm having a lot of fun with. People seem to enjoy them. Basically just update you on the state of the channel every week to every couple days occasionally. Go check it out, once again, at patreon.com/Auram. That all being said, thank you so much for watching. Next time I continue to recycle this one topic that I did a year ago, but it keeps, every time I put out a video around Power Girl, it gets a lot of views, so, you know, just trying to be transparent with you here.